Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the pit. You are watching Pride and Honor Wrestling TV number 44. I am very happy to welcome you all back to the Fire Pit. You are listening to the play-by-play commentator Saber Kaniku with his other half, his partner, his ride or die, color commentator Vincent Vanitas, and we are going to bring you another night of fast-paced, adrenaline-pumping action. The round-robin tournament is soon coming to a close. That will be in the main event, but we start tonight's show with one-on-one competition. The Eclipse and Captain Price will be taking on the newly revived unaffiliated wrestler Simeon Nurse. This is his first matchup not having anything to do with the Hitman Society. If you've been following along and paying attention for the past couple of weeks, Simeon Nurse has been dealing with the Hitman Society for ongoing a month now.
Absolutely, he has dealt with Hitman Society, helping out former partner Little C. But now he finally gets a chance to show himself, and a one-on-one without them, without any of those ties. We've seen some of the improvement already, and he has a big first test here. Captain Price, not much has changed with him. Been pretty even kill his entire ride at PHW. Second in command of the Eclipse, and we know why. That big Claymore kick has put down more people than you and I could ever dream.
Absolutely. Captain Price, even though the majority of the Eclipse outside of Nolan Page, since he's in the round robin tournament, has been absent from Pride and Honor Wrestling TV for quite some time, they are still very formidable, especially this man. The second in command has at least over 10 wins at this point now. Really picking it up heavily with his partner, Aaron Dean, over the course of the late last year.
And his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 211 pounds,
but
the professional.
In same fashion as Captain Price, this man has also been heavily picking it up since the start of this year. And once Simeon Nurse, the higher-ups, seeing that his popularity has been rising with his feud against him as Society, so they decided to throw him a bone, at least get him one match that has nothing to do with him. Before the pay-per-view, Rising Nebula just 2 weeks away. Nurse is also very high up on the power rankings, I believe in the top 5 at least.
Simeon Nurse has been rising with his constant showing. He's showed a lot, but he's going to have to show the biggest thing of all, going against Captain Price, who's taking it right to him to start.
Yeah, started the match with an uncharacteristic low kick, and now has Nurse in the corner, working the arm over the top rope. Big right
Captain
hand.
Price, very aggressive, a brawler's brawler. His offense isn't always pretty, but it's effective.
Captain Price, quick over here, forearm across the face, lateral press, gets a 2 count in the early going. Not even a minute has passed yet.
Absolutely surprising. Simeon Nurse and then big knee.
Powerbomb and roll through with the knee strike. Now Price up on the second rope.
Price been no slowdown in this game. Sunset flip. Takes him back up. Powerbomb.
Into the huge power bomb. Captain Price not wanting to be denied after not being on TV for quite some time. I want to remind everybody that he is still here and kicking.
Taking it right to Simeon Nurse, not giving him a chance to do anything. Another pin.
Lateral press again. Second 2 count.
Camel clutch. Captain has been all Captain Price dominant so far.
For an entire minute. Price now
He
left and right.
continue. And a rolling elbow.
But he misses the switch knee. That's Mr. High Kick. Price has an answer for everything, it seems like. Running Liger Bomb.
Is that match what? Is that brawl with Azrael still affected Simeon Nurse? He hasn't had a chance to do anything. Captain Price not giving him a chance.
Actually, looking for that switch knee. It connects the second time. Now the face wash. Going up top. Second time he has gone to the turnbuckles.
My goodness.
Splash! Splash. A big running high
big kick. Maybe he can finally get something going.
Almost a solid 2 minutes of nothing but Captain Price offense. A low kick was checked that time.
Captain Price picks him up. Snake eyes in the corner. And now stop.
He on the right side of the face on Nurse. And now with the elbow.
Oh, trying to get him.
A huge.
And send him over the top.
My goodness, huge knee completely sent Captain Price up and over. Now drives
maybe
both
that
kneecaps.
Turn it around.
Yeah, Captain Price, do not forget that Captain Price did win a first blood match way back when. And we see why. Nurse already bleeding just about 3 minutes into the matchup. I think seeing his own blood run down his face fired him up.
Really rocked him, taking the time to rest. Smart maneuver to me. Now rolls back out. Or maybe a little bit too much time.
Oh,
look at this.
Door.
Fighting out.
With the inverted DDT reversal.
Rocks on right back. Big shot. Bloody's Price now.
Trying to see where the cut is located at.
We can't see right now due to the angle we're at, but Captain Price really rocked by that one. Simeon Nurse has turned it around somewhat. Waiting inside. Oh,
Claymore kick out of nowhere. Torn in the wrong time, wrong place. And gets the victory with the 3 count.
Oh, Simeon Nurse caught it the wrong time. Captain Price caught him.
Here is your winner, the Captain Price.
Captain Price is back.
There's the laceration right in the center of his face. So it seems actually it's a cut on the right side of his nose. A little bit up underneath the eyebrow. Regardless, Captain Price with the victory. Showing a bit of dominance in the singles competition. He might be in the running for an X Division championship. With a performance like that.
Absolutely could be. I would not even be shocked. He is definitely good enough to make it happen. Simeon Nurse had a chance there, but got caught lacking. Taunts at the wrong time. You can't do that against someone with the skill set and the aggressiveness of Captain Price.
Welcome back, Captain Price. The rest of the Eclipse might be feeling equally fired up after a performance like that. We did see Rex Red take his 3rd consecutive loss very recently. Captain Price getting some momentum for his unit. We do know that Nolan Page is in the round robin tournament. Well, we move on to our the second competition of the evening, another singles match. As we see Little C now versus unaffiliated in Lorenzo Diaz. Lorenzo Diaz is
Absolutely.
indeed 101% in that running for the X Division Championship. As we saw Lorenzo Diaz be the one to get that victory over Rex Red, giving him his third consecutive loss.
Very true. But Little C and Lorenzo are two of the best strikers in PHW. And Little C, I don't think we can underrate maybe his chance to be in that X Division title picture, but has been dealing with his former members of the Hitman Society. His former group has taken a lot of his time. Maybe he can bounce back.
The following contest is scheduled for...
Oh my goodness, that's Big Z. And he just
Big
completely
Z.
trucked through Little C. My goodness.
And then talks down to him while he's on the ground. This is exactly why Little C can't get anywhere. Oh man. Throwing the match out. There's no contest, no win for either man. Lorenzo, his opportunity perhaps getting spoiled too. He maybe been able to jump to the front of the line with a big win against Little C, and now he's stuck in limbo with only a week before the pay-per-view.
Yeah, Big Z coming out of nowhere and just playing spoiler. He completely ran through Little C. He went face first into the rampway. And this thing is far from over, very obviously. No matter where Little C tries to go, it seems that MS Society is there waiting for him.
Absolutely. Simeon Nurse, I think, more damage than maybe we initially thought from that little battle he had with Azrael. And then now Little C eating the ramp face first next to Big Z. Looks like the alliance between those two right now not going so well because of the Hitman Society.
Yeah, Hitman Society is also another thing that will not be denied, but just in a very different way. You see that the tactics that they employ, we've already seen what they're fully capable of during that build-up to Desperate Struggle. Now they're doing it again. But not even on a unit this time, just on two men.
I was just finna say that Little C and Simeon Nurse have slight disadvantage. They are fighting a 2-on-3 so far. They are definitely losing the number game, especially against people as sneaky as the Hitman Society. It's going to be very hard to overcome that. They better figure out a way, and fast.
Yeah, absolutely. We're just gonna have to see what will happen on the Go Home show and then the pay-per-view Rising Nebula. I think it's very safe to say that there will be a match because neither of those two men can do anything until this is settled. But we move on to our semi-main event of the evening. More tag team competition as we look to find a number one contender for Ryan Scott and Shawn McGregor's PHW Tag Team Championships.
From New York.
Weighing in at the first of the teams, or one half of the first team of this match. Adam Pearson representing the Golden Order. Making his way out here, otherwise known as the Brotherhood.
Absolutely. Adam Pearson hasn't been on for a little bit. We saw Yohei Suzuki a couple weeks ago get a big win in that triple threat. The Golden Order continues to be dominant here on PHW. And can anyone put a stop to their momentum? We actually saw the Eclipse put a little stop to their momentum, but that's been on pause, I think, to a degree because of the round robin tournament. And the Eclipse also battling for those tag titles, even though they didn't get the win. But the Golden Order, well, they remind us how dominant they've been.
And there is the second half of the Brotherhood tag team, the Gold Order tag team of Yohei Suzuki. The man you were just talking about who got that big victory in that triple threat.
The Punisher, Suzuki.
And now that I say that out loud, I think it even goes a little bit deeper. We saw Rex Red take a loss. But also remember, we saw Aaron Dean take a loss. Captain Brian probably really felt the pressure to get a victory. Nolan Page being the only member of the Eclipse getting a victory so far in this road to Rising Nebula.
Absolutely, that's probably why they desperate is. So speaking of that, Aaron Dean actually took the loss to Yohei, who put him to sleep with that rear naked. Little bit of beef between the Eclipse and the Golden Order. We saw, because if you remember all that time ago, just to refresh a little bit, when the Eclipse beat the Golden Order, they attacked them after the match. Yohei did not forget that, and he put Aaron Dean to sleep in that triple threat, made sure of it himself. But also, these men coming out the Villain Club also has a little stake, maybe potentially in this. When Bison Clark was the third member of that triple threat between Aaron Dean and Yohei Suzuki. And Bison Clark almost attacked Yohei after the match, but put him down, had to be convinced. Villain Club showing some level of frustration recently. And the Villain Club bounced back here with a big win needed against the Golden Order.
Yes, both of these teams have lingering things on their minds. So both of them, they're not 100% in this match, but regardless, they're going to have to be. As Adam Pearson with the man return, and then the quick tag to Yohei.
Oh, and a big uppercut!
Yeah, short European uppercut. Found the mark. But Adrian Austin, my goodness, with the Hurricane runner from the second row.
Going for the pin.
That's a far leg. That's a 2 count.
Surprise Yohei with that from the rope. Oh, look at this, Bison Clark. The brutality.
Yeah, deadlift. Power bomb. Bison.
And now a figure 4.
Yohei able to turn it around though.
Yohei knows submissions better than anybody. I don't know how wise that was for Bison. That's Yohei's specialty. And a clothesline.
Bison Clark, don't forget, Bison Clark was still attacking Yohei Suzuki after the match, that triple threat match. So 3-way integrity between these two teams and the Eclipse as well. Adam Pearson, Adam Pearson and Adrian Austin, the only two that don't have anything to do with that, regardless though.
Well, they will probably now after this. Adam Pearson, the stronger of the two partners, taking it to Bison Clark. Elbow drop. Might have hurt himself a little bit on that one. Caught Bison on the way up. And now, submission. But Bison quickly fights out. And now the straight for Bison! And throws him out!
Throws him out over the top rope. My goodness. Bison really not taking a liking to that submission attempt. Just dumps Adam Pearson to the floor. Falls out to him and gives a big right hand, sends him back down.
Bison, we see it every time he's booked for a match. One of the strongest, if not the strongest man in PHW. Takes people to Powerbomb City. You know Suplex City, but he takes them to Powerbomb City.
Yeah, Bison Clark apparently possessed by the spirit of Wardlow and conducting that powerbomb symphony on damn near the entire roster. Anybody who gets in the ring with him. Now waistlock for Aaron Pearson. Said he got in the ring. Mistake getting in the ring in the Villain Club corner, but able to fight out.
Quick jawbreaker. That's a move to fight your way out. Oh, but Bison not gonna take that lying down.
German suplex. Threw him right in his corner.
And tags for both.
And Adrian Austin now the legal ref for both of their teams.
Oh, went for the Pele. Yohei moved out of the way. Good scouting.
Also going to one too many times at that combination. Spinning back, this was blocked. Now he's thrown over the top rope.
And
double
gut buster.
Straight to the face. Aaron Pearson and Adrian Austin fighting both members of the Golden Order.
He indeed is. I don't know how smart that is, though.
And he only needs to focus on the legal man and Yohei Suzuki.
I see Yohei caught him. Throws him head first.
Straight to the top turnbuckle and then follows up with two right chops. Right-handed chops in the corner. Then once again, face first in the turnbuckle goes Adrian Austin. And a third time, making a trifecta.
And another chop. Yohei really working him in that corner.
Finally sends him down, and now he stops a butthole in him and walks it dry.
Beautiful strategy by Yohei, showing his IQ. And now attacking the arm. Adrian desperately needs to get out of there, does. But look at Bison trying to fight his way out of this situation. Big knees, but if anybody can do it, Big Bison Clark can.
Yohei Suzuki did opt for the tag. Yohei Suzuki and Bison Clark not a legal men for their teams. Bison Clark, second rope now. Big splash.
Yohei, get away.
Oh, but
fall. Yeah, definitely the flare flop. And Pearson.
Did to break it up.
Correct. And Pearson getting out of there with a ref counting. Rocks him again. Yohei refuses to fall.
So instead he's going to get brought in the hard way. Courtesy of Bison Clark.
Yohei trying to get away.
Second time now.
No, not this time. Goes for the pin on him. Pearson comes in. Now Pearson thrown out. Oh, wait, look at this. And then the Anaconda Vice. Adrian Austin, not really a submission specialist, but applying a submission regardless. Bison Clark playing keep away.
Yohei Suzuki able to survive though, not a double knees to the bicep. Yohei Suzuki still cannot get that tag.
Oh, tries to do something, but look at that. Adrian Austin.
German suplex of his own.
Yohei finally getting that tag he's been desperately looking for. Northern Light. Uh-oh, Adrian showing him how it's done. Goes for the pin.
Gets the rope break at the 2 count. And Yohei Suzuki able to dodge Bison Clark to the left-hand side of your screen, then throws him out.
A DDT by Adrian Austin, the men. It's just them now. Oh, but Adrian Austin, and now he throws him out.
second time Adam Pearce has been thrown out over the top rope.
My goodness.
Right hand.
We're under 7 minutes.
And Poison Rana.
Villain Club showing some brutality here. The count continues. Oh, Adrian went in, but it gets thrown back in. A little too aggressive on that one. Oh, but look at this, trying to go for something. Adam Pearce denies it.
Doesn't deny this though.
Drops him.
Plants it face first, then goes for the tag.
Bison, look at the strike.
Huge backdrop, drops him shoulders first. Another waist lock, man return. Adam Pearce put a stop to all of that with the up kick.
Under 6 minutes. Will we get a conclusion here? Yo, he throws him in the corner.
Well, Bison with the back elbow by space. Goes for the toe kick. It's caught.
Maybe we're trying to set up for that pump handle neck breaker. But yo, hey, seen it before.
Now Yohei going for the cover, center of the ring. Far leg is hooked. Only gets a 1 count though.
Unbelievable. Bison kicking out.
And he gets a kick straight to the face for it.
No combination by Yohei.
Doesn't take the big man down though. Short European uppercut still doesn't take the big man down. Combination once again. Palm strikes, low kicks. Big hook up top. Bison Clark still on his feet.
My goodness. Bison is resilient. Takes a punishment. Yohei trying to wear the big man down who's still on his feet.
And now a huge step up Isaguri from his corner. Right hand, waist lock, elbow, and bulldog, springboard bulldog. Nice combination.
Now rolls him over again. Adrian Austin and Adam Pearce jumping in as well. Oh, puts the rear naked on Adrian Austin.
Adrian Austin is out cold on the floor.
Oh my goodness, did he put him to sleep?
And now look at this, Lion Tamer, center of the ring. Bison Clark able to get out of it though.
My goodness, his resiliency is something else, but even he won't be able to last forever. But we're almost under 3 minutes. Oh, look at this, turns up, big knee.
Yeah, we just hit the 3-minute mark. Time is running out for either one of these two teams to win.
Score!
Desperate one moves off on the top rope.
And another one goes for the pin. Oh, look at this! Bison got away! The Philly Club!
With the sneak victory.
Yo, I have to try to run around the red. Bison got just in the way, just enough to get the win. Beautifully done. Smart tag team, high IQ. The Village Club with a win. We'll see them versus Dragones next week on the Go Home Show.
Yes, once again, it will be Dragones Plateado versus the Villain Club. This time with a #1 contendership on the line. That will be next week at the Go Home Show before Rising Nebula. We're going to come out on top there.
Oh my goodness, what a thing. And speaking of Dragones and the Villain Club, we have this match Van Valentine, Diego Diaz. And the round robin, Van Valentine had the chance to play spoiler, maybe even potentially get back in this. The only person with 0 points. Diego Diaz has a chance to take the lead and get 6 points. This matchup matters. This is very important.
Very important indeed. It is round robin tournament time and your main event. You have been watching Pride on Wrestling TV. Van Valentine with 0 points. Diego Diaz with 4. Van Valentine
Diego
has
Diaz with 2 wins over both members of the Golden Order. One thanks to disqualification or just, because of the attack by Indigo West on AJ Irvin. They had to be pulled out, rewarding points to Diego Diaz, but Diego Diaz also did beat Joel Dominguez.
absolutely, and Van Valentine has lost to both Joel and AJ Irvin. So complete opposite sides of the spectrum.
Vanis gave us some good showings, but has failed to capture any points. He has to do something if he wants to turn this around.
From Houston, Texas, weighing in at 266 pounds, Van Flash Valentine.
Yeah, Van Valentine losing to both members of Golden Order. Meanwhile, Diego Diaz winning against both of them. Van, as you said earlier, has the opportunity to not only play spoiler, but finally put points up on the board. And not only that, but the story of the Villain Club versus the Dragones Platianos continues one more time.
Absolutely. This would be huge for Diego Diaz. Diego Diaz has not beaten any members of the Villain Club. Now would be a hell of a time to do that.
Yeah, 3-point contingency going on in this matchup in the main event. We've seen in the past a Villain Club completely clean sweep Dragones Platianos on PHW TV. I know Diego Diaz could not have forgotten about that.
No way he could. Didn't even fight Van that time. Lost to Bison Clark, the second in command. But now he has a chance to right all the wrongs. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be grueling. But here we go.
Bell rings. The main event is underway. 30 minutes on the clock for round robin tournament matches. Van hits a German suplex release.
Van quick jabs.
Oh, whiffed the high kick though.
Missed the high kick. Quick suplex. But rope break.
Rolled through for the lateral press, but in the corner rope break. Diego Diaz with that patented short DDT.
Going up top. Man to his feet. Diego.
Super Hurricane Rana.
And the pin. Only gets one. I think that's the first time we see the roll through on that.
Yeah, absolutely. Diego Diaz.
Taking it to Van now. No, big combination. Low kick.
Sending face first into the corner. Second time. Oh, maybe looking for a third time, but Van with the back elbow and now belly to belly suplex. The leader of the Villain Club versus the leader of Dragones Platianos. One-on-one round robin action. Van applies the submission.
Choking Diego with his own arm, but Diego quickly fights out. Back to the low kicks. Chop, spin kick.
But that kick is caught. And then second, or at least German suplex, courtesy of Van Valentine. Another left hook.
Van with that MMA background. Lethal striker.
Far leg hook, only gets a 1 count.
Diego got to dig deep here. He knows how important this matchup is for him. Van also trying to dig deep, leg drop, trying to get points on the board and potentially put himself back in this. There is a possibility that Van could get all the way back in this tournament. A lot of things would have to go his way, but it's not impossible. He has a chance to play. Spoiler! Oh, but look at that, Diego!
Diego able to catch the double axe, reversing that classic punch to the midsection. He set up for something, but Van interrupted him. Oh, quick kick. High kick straight to the face by Diego Diaz. Tries to send Van over the top, but he holds on. Shoulder thrust, and now sunset bomb! My goodness! That sunset flip power bomb on the floor. Five spills out to the outside now.
And tries to throw Van into the steel steps. Van taking his time, not coming in straight from that angle, coming in from the other one, but he's still right there.
Diego catches him regardless, throws him on top rope. That was a far leg right against the ropes. Only a 1 count.
My goodness. Already about to be 5 minutes in. Diego going for, but gets rocked completely.
Immediately afterwards, after the reversal, now Van hooks the far leg. That's the closest Van has gotten so far here in this main event.
Oh, Van! Submission! The rope break!
Attempt, but the rope break is there.
Van, just unluckiness sometimes with some of these things. Diego has a chance now. Rope break might have saved him.
Snake Eyes immediately fouled by the cover. Now this time a 2 count for Diego Diaz.
Rocked him. That Snake Eyes to the corner can really rattle your brain. I'm not surprised when somebody gets put down with it. And now a Tiger.
Tiger suplex. Diego finding a hard way to get to the top rope. He finally does turn his back.
In the spin.
It's missed though. Van Valentine out of the way. Now Hammerlock scoop slam. Van picking up steam. Flipping neck breaker. Once again working that knee. This on the outside. Now this time inside the ring. Diego able to escape a second time though.
Working at it. They both, these men are really going at it, trying to win this match. They know how important it is.
A step up arm drag. But Van once again back up. Cravat suplex. In the corner once again, they'll have to take the time to drag him away from it.
Absolutely. Learn after the first time.
It's a far leg. Referee doesn't have a good look. Can't see the other side, but regardless, gets a 2 count. Yeah, I can see blood running down from underneath the mask of Diego Diaz. Oh, big right hand, just on the crown of the head.
Oh, Hurricanrana! Springboard catches him on the way up. And he goes right to the Dragon Sleeper.
But it's a rope break.
Over rolls him over anyway.
Farley gets hooked and man pin afterwards. And Diego Diaz finally gained a victory over Van Valentine and moves on to 6 points.
Here is your winner.
Oh, now it has become really important for the other two, who we will both see both of them next week. They're going to have to get 6 points. Diego Diaz in the driver's seat to be the very first champion.
A lot of blood pouring down his face, but he has finally got some redemption for Dragones. Will the rest of his unit be able to follow next week at the Go Home show? It's going to be huge. You don't want to miss it. But sadly, we are out of time. We will see you all next time. Rising Nebula is right around the corner. You don't want to miss that pay-per-view big cross promotion with Cosmic Wrestling. But until then, it's the commentary team, Saber Kaneko and Vincent Benitez signing out. Good night, everybody.